Yes, we're live. Sorry about that. We are live. It's 3 p.m. and it's Arsenal versus. It's not Arsenal. It's transfer news. Big transfer news. That concerns Arsenal, and I will be bringing other transfer news other than that. So, but yeah, we've already got Daniel back on the channel. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Everything good?
Not too bad. How's things with Chelsea at the minute? Has it gone a bit quiet now?
No, Lampard did an interview today, and then he went mad at one of the people who asked the questions. Was it Liam? Someone?
Yeah, well, hopefully, he's in a bit of a dire situation at the minute. I think it's like you said, it's written on the cards, really. So, do you see him lasting much longer? Because apparently they said they're giving 3 games.
You ain't going to see much improve in 3 games now. So I think it's just a matter of when.
Yeah. We've got 17 people already watching. So yeah, I want you all, like, I don't care where you're watching, I want you to get on there, get on YouTube, smash the subscribe button. Simple enough, right? It simply goes like this, right? Subscribe, hit the notification bell and you know when I'm live, then leave a like on the video. I want up to 30 likes if there's 30 people on it. 30 likes, that's what we're going for. I'm quickly just gonna put the link in the chat so anyone can express their feelings towards the game. The transfer news. Sorry, I'm thinking it's an FA Cup game. This is so close to the weekend.
It's tomorrow, isn't it? Your game's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's early tomorrow. It's 12:15. It's against Southampton. Yeah. We've got Laurie on. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad. So I'm just gonna quickly load up. I'll take you in the playground.
Yeah, to give my son some fresh air, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Been cooped up all week. I drowned in these sorrows from yesterday.
Yeah, so I'm just quickly trying to bring up I'll bring up Sky Sports. They're always reliable. I always like Sky Sports because you can sort of trust really what they're saying. But we got ads in. How are you?
Who's humming?
Ads.
That's this. Rest in peace to Liverpool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say in it. Listen, Chris, I know you're in chat, mate. Come on, I'm not here to bury you. I just, I know it's gonna get. Because we're talking about transfer, shit's gonna get heated, isn't it, man?
Trust me, he left me a long sort of look. I literally got this message. Look how long it is. It's long, and I'm like, mate, you should have just done it on a video and sent it to me. LRB Rams, Rams is in the building. Please, yeah, jump on, mate. Have your say as well. We might talk about other stuff as well. Just talk about football, to be honest. But one thing I do want to talk about concerns Arsenal, and if I can find the pictures.
I was going to ask a question, but you can go and look at it.
Yeah, go on. Ask away.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you know with these deals that Arsenal have done? Do you think it's good that they're active in the transfer window, or would you want it to be?
Let's get into it. So, Laurie, I'll just put you on mute for a minute, just so we don't get the background.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Yeah. So obviously, Odegaard looks like he's coming to Arsenal on a 6-month loan or an 18-month loan. Apparently, they're still discussing that. But no matter what happens, they said he will be coming to Arsenal. For some reason, Zidane doesn't rate him highly, but he's very well rated in La Liga. I haven't been able to see him play myself, or bits of highlights. I know highlights you've seen of him ads. So, yeah, what's your thoughts to this signing?
Let's go. He's not a Jack Grealish. He's not a Bruno Fernandes. He's not them types of players. What he is like an early stage David Silva. As in, he'll get round the ball, he'll pressure it, he'll hold on to it as much as he can up the pitch, and then send it into other players. And I've said this time and time again, it's very, very hard to be like a David Silva because he's a very unique player. But this guy looks like he really does drag up the ball out the pitch, and then either he shoots and scores or he sets it for another player and they score. So yeah, he's a good player. But all I'm gonna say is this is why Arteta's not a good manager, because why would you have him on loan? People could easily buy him. People could easily just snap him out. He could play well. Yeah, but you have 4 months left of the season. What's the point? I don't get it. Like, you might as well just bought him in the first place. He's only worth like 30 million, and he's worth that. So, I would have bought him, but hopefully he does play well for you. It's smart from Arteta, but at the same time it isn't, because obviously Arteta wants to come out and see what he can do and bring to the team, which is smart for him to do, but it's still at risk of him being purchased whilst he's at your team on loan. So, so it's a bit of a mismatch, but he's a good player, and hopefully you lot utilize him well. So if you don't, then your fans aren't going to be very happy with the manager. So
yeah, but I honestly think that I don't think that's Arteta, to be honest. I think that's more the board, to be honest, where they don't feel like they can buy a big signing, right? And even this signing, right, they still think they can only get him on loan. Right? I know for a reason Arsenal got the money, right? But where I sort of think they're going to try him on loan. If it works out, then they'll try and get him on a permanent. And that's the thing. If he really works out really well, right? If Zinedine Zidane is still on the just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Got to answer the door.
All right, sick. Yeah. Well, Liverpool. Listen, what can I say? I don't know what's been happening to Chelsea and Liverpool, man. They're such a positive start to the season. I don't get it. Such a positive start to the season, and now obviously Arsenal are in better. Like, the facts are Arsenal are in better form than Liverpool. I never thought I'd say that, but they currently are in better form than them. And Chris, come on, you're a Liverpool fan, man. Have your say in it, because I'm hungry for blood. Like, everyone was there saying I destroyed Zayn on the terraces today. I didn't. I just had my say in it, and he was just misquoting everything he said. So I was gonna have a go at him, but it is what it is. He's a nice guy. I like him, but he needed a pattern, because he said on my channel that City are the best team in the league, and then he said to KJ and Terry that he said Man United all this time, and I was vexed. I was in the background, and Terry said, "Yo, come on," just because I swear he said that on your channel. I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool."
Can I just also say, Ads, is that when I came on afterwards, I said to him, "I'm glad that Terry picked up that point," because he tried to come out with the same thing on my channel on Wednesday, but I think because of my angiography, I couldn't pick out that. Like, he's trying to deflect completely from where he's gone wrong, and where, like, trying to deflect it onto Man United, right? And I think this is the thing. I mean, even like a mate of mine spoke to this morning, and I said, "Mate, you've been on a downward trajectory since before even lockdown. When you lost to Watford, that was when it started, right? And yeah, then ever since then, you've been going down, and you've just been covering over the cracks. It's like Arsenal when they win a cup, FA Cup every time. They paper over the cracks." But I will bring Chris on. Chris,
how are you doing?
How are you, mate?
Recovering.
Do we get the violin?
No, I'm not listening to that violin nonsense, nah.
So what went wrong yesterday? Give me your thoughts.
Shite. Fucking shite all over.
No, his name is Bobby Firmino.
I fucking wasteful.
And Origi.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make him the stay, don't. The shite all over. Shite all over. Shite all over.
Need you call Diogo.
Hang on, I've got two ads here.
What it shows you though about Liverpool is that their squad's not as strong as they thought it was, because
Mm.
when players come in, they should be coming in and doing the same job as the starting 11. And I know you keep talking about Henderson's missing in the midfield, Fabinho missing in the midfield. It shouldn't make a difference. I mean, with us, we've had times where we've had Xhaka and El Neni in the middle of the park, and we've won games. We still come out with the game, and can say the same about up front. Yes, we're not prolific as we should be,
Yeah.
but the fact that Lacazette is producing at the moment shows you that if there's confidence in the team, then you'll get your victories.
Well, the problem I think with Liverpool is that, and it's not with you, Chris, because you've made it quite clear there's problems with the team, right? And certain other fans have made it try to come out with sort of the truth, shall we say, right? During this whole regression, and they've been absolutely slaughtered. It's like when people were trying to back up like Prime and Gem, saying like they're not going to win, like trying to say like Chelsea aren't going to win the league, and that they've been slaughtered by their own fan base, right? Their your fans, apart from you, obviously, have been like, we're the best team in the world. We're going to do this. We've got to get 90 points to if you're going to challenge us. We got to this, that, and all the other. There is no way on God's earth you were going to keep that up. Right, not even Man United did it, right, when they retained their title.
Can I say something?
Go on.
Start the season, I said we'll drop off. I said no way we'll get 190 points. Obviously, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Yeah, in bad form, and this season just done crazy and all that. But
to be honest, if I said you'd be 8 points behind Liverpool by halfway stage of the season, I would have snapped your hand off. But I didn't believe it was going to be this bad.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though.
Hang on, I'll just say this: Gavin JASG5. I haven't seen you before in the chat. If not, then please subscribe and leave a like on the video. I want to get up to 30 likes this time. Stuff 20. I am a jealous fan with you about to sign Odegaard. He is a great player, but good luck to Arsenal. Wow. Thank you.
Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan being jealous. That's a shock.
You can come on and have your say if you want to, mate. Yeah, but go on, Ads.
Yeah, listen, all I'm going to say is, I would have got buried if I had said Manchester United can win the league at the start of the season, but you can get slaughtered now for saying that they won't. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not a win-win. It's more of a loss-loss. You know what I'm trying to say? And all I'm going to say is, Zayn, listen, everyone clipped it up yesterday. Like, the group chats were going mad. Like, Jem's there texting me saying that, the Terminate group chat are going mad. They're saying that you're doing bits, ads. And I was looking at the chat yesterday, and then obviously group chat, the Mandem chat, everyone was going crazy. Like, everyone's like, yes, ads, that's what we like to see. I was kind of like, oh, come on. I didn't do it for views. I didn't do it for clicks. I've just had to I was angry. I was angry because he was lying. He said he lied. He lied on my channel. Yeah. He said, City are the best team, And I said to him, stop sniffing their ass on my channel. And then I said it again yesterday because that's what he's doing. Because he doesn't want to accept Manchester United are the best current formed team. He doesn't want to accept it. I don't care if we'd had a draw. Manchester City have had 5 wins in a row. We've had 4, and we've had a draw in between that. We are the best team on form, and we have ambition. Because that's why we're on the top of the league.
This is the problem. This is the problem. When I came on, I think straight after you, and I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too nice. I don't know. Right? Yes. But maybe. Even I did sort of have a pop. I said, I remember saying to Terry, like, I'm glad you picked up that point because he tried to do that on my channel, right? And I haven't picked it up. But now you're saying that you were going to be absolutely above everyone else, great everyone else, better than everyone else, right? And we're shit. Everyone else is shit, right? And now, right, you're now saying Man United is the best team. Well, come on, mate. Right? It's either one or the other. Right?
No. And guess what, Stephen? He said then he changed his story yet again. Once I exposed him, he changed it yet again. In between the argument, a gal said, "No, you didn't," because he said that Manchester United, right? He said City are the best on my channel. Then he said Manchester United have been the best the whole time. He's been telling everyone.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I came on, he said City can win the league. So he's literally changed it in front of everyone's eyes, and a gal caught onto it. I've got it on my phone. The gal says, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't," because that's where a gal comes in clutch. Because he knew like KJ and a gal especially, because I talk to them regularly. Yeah,
Right.
they
Anyway,
know that I bring facts to the table when it comes to exposing people, and he didn't know. Zane doesn't know me that well, so it was a bit unlucky for him. But
Well-
I'm not a veteran in this community, but I will take down anyone who talks shit on my channel, and then it changes the story in front of people. So,
it's not rattled. Anyway,
talking
we got.
about
Hang on. Sorry,
excuses.
We still got to talk about transfers.
Yeah, we still
Keep
got
going
to
off
talk about
topic.
transfers. Fuck, right, we know Liverpool shit. Fuck them. Right. Sorry, Chris, but fuck them. Right, they've been giving it all this. Fuck them.
Not all of them.
You're right, Chris. Yeah, so Southampton we're looking at the possibility of getting Ryan Bertrand, heavily linked to Arsenal as well as a cover left back for Tierney. And obviously we are literally about to sign Brighton Hove Albion's Matt Ryan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Danny Welbeck.
Oh God, no,
Danny
not
Welbeck back.
again, not again, no.
Basuma,
Maybe you should get Ryan Bertrand. Maybe he can show you his Champions League medal.
Basuma.
I'm joking.
one.
I'm joking.
All I'm
Wait,
saying
Daniel,
is, yeah, you're Arsenal fans right now, yeah.
Daniel, keep talking because by like 2 weeks' time we'll be above you.
I know that, but I ain't bothered anymore. I've told you. I'm just vibes now. I'm just vibes, mate.
Well, you sound like Charles now. Oh, yeah, cheats. Oh, unlucky. They cheated us, yeah. I can't be bothered anymore.
I'm
Charles,
not like that.
Charles, listen, Charles. I
Oh,
hope City
in the
destroy
comments.
you. I hope City destroy you in the Carabao Cup. You ain't winning nothing.
Oh, I on it. No, there
Yeah,
was
He's in chat. He's in chat.
No,
You
no,
put up his
Daniel.
messages, Steve.
Daniel, do you know what's funny?
These
Right.
big teams are crumbling.
No. Who? I think Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, let me just have a look. Let me have a look.
It's only a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
No. Honestly, Chelsea fixtures. I swear you play for Tottenham next.
No,
Tottenham in
Liverpool.
3
No,
weeks' time.
Liverpool are facing Tottenham next. Liverpool are facing them next.
3 weeks'
Quick,
time.
yeah.
Oh,
February.
Liverpool. Do me a favour, Chris. Do me
Try
a
and
Give
favour.
him a spanking.
Chelsea are facing
Try and
Everton.
win.
Yeah, they've
No?
got Liverpool next. Tottenham. Please at their stadium.
We got Wolves next.
Fuck them. Just fuck them. Like
So we
destroy
got
them.
Luton, then Wolves, then
No,
Then
I hope
Burnley, I
Liverpool
think.
get relegated.
Liverpool.
Charles, you cheat. You know, I hope Tottenham get relegated.
Oh, I don't say it.
I said at the start of the season, Man United would get top 4, but I didn't say they'd be the title challenge. So you've proved me
Hey,
Oh,
wrong.
we're in the title challenge.
Do you know
I
what?
know that now, but I said back then.
The thing is, Charles has now changed his story because, like he said originally when he came on this first time he came on this channel,
Treble.
he started saying, we're going to win the treble, right? And Arsenal are going to get relegated. And he said, facts.
So all
Right.
Tottenham are going to
Then
win
he
is a
went-
bottle.
Then he went a quadruple. Then he went back to treble. Then he's gone back to quadruple. And all the time he went to quadruple, he's still saying Arsenal going to get relegated. Facts. So you're lying already, mate.
Arsenal are too good to get relegated. No,
I
course
saw
they
too
are.
bad. No, they're too lucky to get relegated.
too lucky.
To not get
Wait.
relegated. They're too lucky to not
You're
get
too lucky
relegated.
to be on top.
You could have got
then.
relegated if you
wanna
didn't
go
sign
with
Bruno.
lucky,
So
Well, how are we
If you
lucky?
wanna
How are
go
we
with
lucky?
luck,
How are we
if
lucky?
we
How are we
want to
lucky?
go, because I've always bigged you lot up here in the sense that I've said you lot are playing crap, but you're getting the results. So you can't tell me the football that you're playing is superb.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
the Fulham-
you're-
I'm not.
Fulham
Yeah,
game,
I'm not.
you
Yeah,
look
but
for
yeah,
that
but
game,
see-
you won
yeah,
that
but
game as well.
Let's say
Laurie,
he was 16
I'm not.
last season.
Laurie, I'm not disputing that. What I'm trying to say is, we're not playing fluent football. Fair enough, but we are having fluent patches in our game, and that's why we're winning
that's
these
what I'm saying
games.
as well. I'm not disputing it. I'm just
Then that makes
I'm
a good
messing with
performance
you
then.
lot.
Yeah,
Makes
but
good
look,
performances.
here's the difference. Here's the difference between.
They're getting the
right,
results, and
yeah,
you know
but
what,
this is the
champions.
difference.
No, but
Difference,
look at
Laurie.
if you
We
look
can't do that. We
no,
can't
but
do
if
that.
you look at the league,
I know. But wait. They
His name is Paul
can do
Pogba.
that because they've got match winners. They've got Pogba. They've got Fernandes. They've got Martial. They've got
Fred.
Rashford. All right, I've got the bread. Yeah, all right. And let me get what brown bread, what do I say? But buttered bread, whatever you want to call them.
It's not, yeah, all of that. I'm not disputing, but with champions,
in their team, we haven't.
yeah, when with champions, that's what they do. The Man United of old used to do that as well. So they're not doing anything that they did.
Laurie, can I tell you something, bro? Can I tell you something, though, Laurie? The facts are, Laurie, Arsenal are in better form than Liverpool at the moment. So that just proves you lot have more ambition than them. So you lot can get up the league. You know what that means now? Yeah? You lot can get more. You can get top of the league. You guys can actually get the top half of it. Top half of the league.
Yeah, but
I
let's
didn't know you.
see. Let's see what
Adidas.
No,
Let's-
I'm not
You
giving
guys can get top 10. You guys
I know
can.
what you're
Steven, why,
Top six.
okay, Steven, answer my question then. Why can't Arsenal get top 10 then?
see what go on after Southampton and Arsenal though. I mean, Man United.
Hang on. Because the fact is that we're still having, like, a lot of the time. I mean, the first half in the Newcastle game, we were poor. Very poor, and it takes us to the second half to wake up. So, and then sometimes in the second half we don't even wake up after that. So it's all right playing these teams now like Newcastle, West Brom, Brighton.
World class.
But these hang on, but these teams are like we should be beating. None of the teams that we're coming up against, like Southampton. I mean, Fadhil just said it. He said it'll be a test for Arsenal. Of course it will. You've got West Ham that are doing well. You've got Leicester. And these games are now coming up for Arsenal. And that's where the test will be. Right?
Yeah.
If he can get, I mean, like we've got Southampton twice and then we've got Man United. Right? If we can get something out of the Man United game, then no, I don't want you laughing. Right? Because if we can actually get something out of the Man United game, I'm not saying we will, right? Most likely we're going to lose. But if we can, then we are moving. Then you could say he's turned a corner.
No, I'm watching a funny video. No, sorry, man. No, I know. I hear what you're. No, of course you can get points against us. This is where consistency matters. And I say this time and time again, though. City, for me, they're still they're favourites overall, yeah. But at the current moment, we are. Because if you're first, your favourites. End of. I'm not hearing this about third, second place, your favourites. That's not true. Because as I was saying, you could be in the first in the shopping line, and you're the favourite to get served first. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not hearing this nonsense.
The good thing about it is though, you can see that the mentality is shifted with you lot as well. Because you've gone on top and you've stayed there. It's not a case of you're sort of getting a few points clear. So it's not a case of you're going on top and then you're wobbling. Yeah, the top keeps changing, but you're being consistent in there as well.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna move on because we're going off track here. So
I'm going way off track.
We're going way off
Yeah, and
track.
I want to play some football myself in a minute. So
Yeah. Okay. Quickly, we're gonna share this, which is hopefully it will load back up. There you go. All right. So, just a little confirmation. We're in advanced talks with Real Madrid. The Arsenal advanced talks to sign Odegaard from Norway midfielder keen to leave the Bernabeu due to search for the first team football. Odegaard made it clear he wanted to leave this month in order to play regular first team football. Just 9 times in all competitions for Real Madrid this season. It was either a choice between Sociedad were keen on re-signing an Odegaard after his long season loan, but his preference is club outside La Liga. A number of Premier League clubs were also interested, including Leicester, but not to pursue the Norwegian international after preliminary discussions. Right, Ad, stop laughing.
I'm not.
You are. I can hear
I'm
you.
not. No, I'm moving something in my room, mate. I'm not laughing. What's funny about a transfer?
What will bring to we'll hope a lot of hype media attention for stuff.
I can hear you, bro.
Like
He is laughing.
He is
I
laughing.
can hear you, bro, man. Yeah, I can
No,
hear you. Stop
I'm
trying it,
moving
man.
something in my room.
You go.
You can hear
Well, I think that moves that laughs because
So this is definitely confirmed.
Matt Ryan.
If it will load.
He's laughing.
Stop
He's
laughing! I could
Fucking
bloody
he's
hear you.
laughing.
I'm not
You're
even laughing. Oh, for God's sake, I'm not even laughing.
Who's
Bruv,
laughing
you're
then?
bait, man. You're bait. You're moving bait, man.
What are you on about?
We can hear you, man.
It's probably it's Laurie, man. It's not even me.
Don't try it. I'll keep muting because of all the background noise.
Yes,
Well, I'm
can hear
out right
it.
now, man. So yeah, you can hear me,
All
man.
right. I know what I'm gonna do. Right, hang on. Mute. Just stay like that. Arsenal signed Brighton goalkeeper on loan. Matt Ryan joins Arsenal on loan on a long deal until the end of the season. Brighton and Australia goalkeeper fell out of favour of the Seagulls and lost his place to Robert Sanchez in December. I will give everything I've got to contribute to the first club I ever loved. He's joined on loan until the end of the season. Last month, Brighton boss Graham Potter dismissed suggestions of Ryan playing his last game, but said he was willing to allow him to leave to search for regular team football. Problem is, I don't think he will get it because of the problem with the fact that Martinez is out there. So, yeah. Right, you can all unmute yourself now.
He said Martin, as you mean Leno.
Have you got them laughs out? Ads, you got your laughs out, yeah.
What?
I said, have you got all your laughs
Right,
out? Yeah.
wait, stop with the laughs, all right? Let's leave it.
Now you're laughing.
Right,
Yeah, I'm not
so,
laughing.
but yeah, I'll just take that out for a minute. So, everyone, leave your thoughts about first Martin Odegaard and then Matt Ryan. Like, are you happy or unhappy? Let us know. Yeah, so signing goalkeeper on loan from Matt Ryan from Brighton. Right, what do you think of that for Arsenal?
No point. I don't get why you need another goalkeeper. I don't get it. Like, he's just there for loan. Like,
Shit.
no lone goalkeepers stay there. So what's the point? Like, they barely play. I don't even get it. Like, it's just stupid. This just proves the inexperience of Arteta. It does, because why are you going to bring in these quality players and then not even think about buying them? You just
But I don't think that's wholly Arteta's fault.
It's the board as
And
well.
I'm
The
not Arteta out,
fucking
but I don't-
Gazidis cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, not Gazidis, is it? How the hell is it Gazidis?
Sorry, no, not Gazidis. Cronky. Sorry, that cheat. Yeah.
Funky.
No, it's Edu and the board itself, right? Cronky will just give them the money, whatever. Right? It's down to the board to find these players, right? And they found an absolute shit one in Runnison after letting go Martinez, right? And then we've buyed a goalkeeper on loan who will probably won't resign, right? And we'll hardly get a game anyway. So it's just it's ridiculous. Absolutely, it is ridiculous.
So just admitting it's not Cronky's fault then?
But Cronky, because Cronky's giving them the money to cheat. You know.
Yeah,
He's a
but it's the
disgrace to
board
football.
that made these decisions. It's not Cronky.
I'm sorry, but Cronky is more of a disgrace than Tony Pulis.
What? And
Nah,
I can't take that seriously.
Gone off the ball, man.
what the fuck has he
Nah,
got
you're
to do with
just
Tony
trolling.
Pulis? He's
You know,
trolling
he's been
now.
top of the league. It's gone to his head.
Now you're just trolling.
Yeah, he's getting a headache. He's too high up in the air, isn't he?
If I could be that high.
Right,
Get your
I'll
heads
give you.
about the cloud, boy.
Anyway, so
Your head's
we've
up your
got Yuri. How are you?
All right, mate. You?
Yeah, not bad. Right, not gonna have another debate about Tierney, are we?
Who said that, Tierney?
Tierney's
I'm just
overrated.
saying. This is
Nah,
last time we were. No. That's just last time we were debating about Reguilon and Tierney.
Oh, of course, man.
Saka's your best player.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on.
Regular
again?
better than Tierney by a mile, mate.
Nah, mate.
Yes.
Nah, mate. Nah,
Yes.
nah.
It's about Regulon.
We'll
I'd
find
rather
out, don't
Regulon,
worry.
to be honest.
No, actually, what I want to say was Matt Ryan. Where's that move come from? I mean, it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to drop Leno, or what are they going to do?
Well, no, they're going to have to use him as a backup because our backup's shit.
For the FA Cup run.
Wasn't it
It's
someone saying? Wasn't someone saying that he was their first choice for Brighton? Or
No, he was there. No, he fell out of favour with Robert Sanchez.
Sanchez took over.
So, yes.
I don't know. I don't see the sense behind it because obviously you still got Runnison. We're going to do just turn fuck up.
But Runnison, to be honest, I could catch a ball better than Runnison.
Put it this way,
what you got to remember is Runnison is still young. Runnison is still, he's still pretty much a kid, and this is. I mean, like some of the Chelsea fans have been saying before, like when they expect like a Havertz or a Werner's coming, they're going to impact it straight away. Yeah. Runnison's not going to impact straight away. He's still young, and it's a new league to him, so it's going to take him time to adapt.
Fadil says Odegaard music video. No, I'm not doing that again.
That's a party hard.
Words is still up on the line. It's really just. I knew as he made it. I'm like, Wobby, what you doing, man? That's gonna come to bite us in the eye.
Odegaard, something like that, isn't
it? Yeah. No, you can easily translate that from Man United to Oli, Oli, Oli.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, but they're still sitting at the top of the table at the moment, so I wouldn't bank them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if they win the title, that's what they'll do. They'll take our song and remix it.
You know what? I mean, watching Liverpool last night, literally, I almost fell asleep anyways. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I think United can win it. I think United might win the league this year.
I think it's City, to be honest.
Why? No, I don't want to hear any more 21 stupid things again.
21.
No, it is funny though.
What's 9 plus? What is it? 9 plus
that game 10, on that day?
19, then add another 2. 21. 21's coming. Yeah, something like that. Something stupid like that.
It was funny though.
It's just it's just I don't see. I don't think we'll. I think we'll be around top 4. Tottenham finish top 4. But yeah, it's just like I think if City are too. I don't know. I mean, it depends what they do in the January transfer window. I don't think they've been linked with anyone at the moment. But
yeah,
how KDB and he'll still win the league.
But let me just say, everyone in the chat as usual,
subscribe, share.
Yeah. You want to make sure you're subscribing. I'm watching you guys. I'm watching it. Right. So yeah, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Right, hit that notification button and I'm live. So yeah, do all that. And Danny, right? Newey, you'll love Danny. He's a Tottenham fan, but he's more realistic, unlike Charles.
Well, I'm realistic as well. I'm not like your. What was that? Like a guy that said that he's we're going to do the quadruple or something. Like that.
Oh yeah, that guy's a troll, mate. Don't worry about it. Wait, no. To be honest, part of me, I love him because we can just make a show about him and one other guy who thinks Mercedes are all cheats and Hamilton's a cheat as well, right? And he can't ever give him respect for what he's done off circuit either.
Steve, I'd love you to get Alex on the show, mate. I'd fucking rip his arse out, I tell you.
I don't know his Twitter. I'd love to. I'm just I'm so flabbergasted. How the fuck would you not want to win a cup? We're too big for the FA Cup. We're too big for the FA Cup. You ain't even won it.
In all seriousness, I mean, I sort of watched him a couple of times, and I could sort of understand where he's coming from. So basically, I mean, I know it sounds a bit mad, but he's basically trying to say that winning titles wouldn't make them a bigger team, sort of thing. And I don't agree with it. I mean, obviously, we want the cups and stuff. But he's saying, from that point of view, he thinks that just by winning a title, he's going to try and make us a bigger club, which obviously we want to be. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just I don't get his sort of trail of thought.
I don't get his trail of thought. Usually, you'd want every person Yeah, you have expectations for a club right where they want to be,
Yeah.
but usually you're all in there for a reason to go win things.
Yeah, I mean, I think like Terry said as well. I think what it is that pressure. So like now that Liverpool have won the title, everyone sort of like pressured them to go and win it again because obviously they gave them the big boost of that. This is the biggest team in like Europe
Well,
and stuff.
they told us they were the
And
biggest
obviously
team in
it
the
gives you
world.
that
So
added pressure. Do you know what I mean? And obviously in the Premier League history, really, it's only United and City that sort of defend it well over like a few years.
yeah, I mean, even our side in 02-03, which we only did, or the only thing we did was add a goalkeeper to that side in 03-04, but even we couldn't do it. But Man United, to be honest, in that season after Christmas, we were top at Christmas, and they just went on a mad run.
Yeah,
right, it was mad. So, but that's the thing. But even we couldn't do it with the 03-04 side the year before.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I think also like Terry said the other night. It's like when you think about what Man United and City done to win the leagues after is they replenished. They didn't go and like spend money and stuff. They replenished. Got a couple of young ones in. They got a couple of good players in, and it replenished it. And obviously what Liverpool's big downfall is like I said on the TFT as well was I don't understand when Van Dijk gets injured. He's one of your main players. You should be then, if you hear that it's longer than I think it's like 6 months or whatever it is, how long his injury is, you should have been saying, right, we need to get someone in now, even if it's as a loan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean, look at Arsenal in a minute. We're getting Odegaard and Ryan, and we don't know whether they're going to be permanent deals at the end or whether they I mean, Odegaard looks like a talent, but we don't know whether we can buy him on a permanent at the end. We only got an option.
As far as I hear, he just wants to stay at Madrid.
But we're getting someone in.
It's just a loan, just to sort of because I think until Zidane fucks off from Madrid, he won't get played there.
So that's why I'm hoping he stays.
I think that's what he's hoping for. He's hoping to go out on loan and then come back to another manager or something, and then potentially kickstart his career. I mean, even Bale's thinking potentially go back to Madrid if Zidane's not there, and then get played. Do you know what I mean? So, as far as Odegaard goes, I think that's just a sort of stopgap, really, just to keep his fitness up. And also, don't forget the Euros are coming this year, so people want to be fit for that. So I think that's what's the main sort of influence of him going to somewhere. And obviously, if Arsenal are going to show the interest, then they're going to, take it.
Because we need someone in that gap in a minute to help Smith Rowe.
Yeah,
ultimately, it's a deal that suits both parties as well. Right?
That's why I'm worried that we can't get him on a permanent. And like, if I was Arsenal and he played absolutely brilliantly, I just would put the money down and said we're not putting him on a flight, right? Unless he really wants to go back to Madrid. So it really depends, actually, if Zidane stays. If they keep Zidane,
I think he's been open and clear, saying this is just a loan move, just to sort of get his. And I think this is what loan moves are going to be like now on, like especially for like January. It's going to be where people aren't getting played in their clubs, and they need to
get minutes,
get minutes in so they can play for their country. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it speaks. And to be fair, no disrespect, and this is not a rivalry sort of thing, but would you think Odegaard would really want to go to Arsenal if it was the normal situation? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things of like, would it happen in a normal thing? Had it not been for the Euros, I don't think he would have decided to go to Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm just also looking at. Let me have a look at this. Yes, I'll just quickly share this one, actually. See if this computer wants to work. Right, stop screen.
But what was the first cup we won to start in 05? Was the FA, not the FA Cup, Carabao Cup?
Yeah, it was the Carabao Cup, and then you went on to win the league that season. And this is the thing, I think a lot of Chelsea fans thought it was going to be like that, where you bought a hell of a load of players, brought a new manager in, and thought that's going to win the league, which it did in the time. But unfortunately, like, the competition weren't that great back then. That's why we could go on season unbeaten and carry it on until we went 49 unbeaten. the competition level was not great at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so and now you've got not just a top 4, you've got a top 6 or even a top 8. So it's and even under that, there's teams that are just as deadly as any other.
That's it. I mean,
Could be
Why
top 10 soon.
when people say we're going to be unbeaten, I'm like, yeah, right. Not even Arsenal could even try. Not Arsenal, Man United, or anyone. Not even the greatest side in the country could try it because it's just too tough. It's way too tough now.
And I think now there's sort of like more competitions wise, as far as like, you know, everyone pretty much like the Arsenals and stuff. They're in like Europa, Champions League. It's just a madness. Like they can't keep that up unless you've got like a sort of 3-man squad. Do you know what I mean? Like where you can do that, but nowadays, and I think it's harder to keep a 2-man squad, let alone a 3-man squad.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, because you can't. At the end of the day, you can't keep everyone happy. No one. When you look at it, no one's really got 2 squads, as you said. Like the squad depth for teams nowadays, they're having to bring in youth and rely on youth, not just us, just in general. Sometimes you don't want to blood the youth, but if they're not out on loan, then you've got no choice but to play them because the games are thick and fast and players are getting fatigued.
I'm just gonna say that as well. Bargav, you've been waiting patiently. I do apologise for that.
It's all good.
Give us your thought. First of all, just gonna say, Sokratis. Just looking at this, Sokratis has agreed to end the defender's contract early. Leaves 2.5 years after signing for Borussia Dortmund. Is no longer part of his plans. Sky in Italy report Betis, Sevilla, and Genoa are keen to sign the 32-year-old. So that's just another one off the wage bill, to be honest. So I'm pretty pleased about that. We can get rid of that now. But what's your thoughts about Odegaard?
So I rate the player. I don't rate the deal. Like for me, he has everything. He has some pretty decent skills. He does a lot of the stuff that a cam should do. He drifts into spaces. He has good trickery. I think he'll be a good cam. The deal, I hate the deal because I think Real Madrid won that deal, so they basically were pretty much gonna pay whatever they want now. So there's 3 things that could happen, right? So if he does really well, then his value right now is 40 million. Madrid's gonna skyrocket that, and then that's gonna start a bidding war. And then now with the first, so imagine Chelsea or Man United coming for it. It's gonna embarrass the club in that sense. Then if he does well and they can agree a fee, I think it would be good. And then otherwise he flops basically. But then that helps us. I mean, it's not a big thing if he flops because we didn't pay anything. So I don't rate the deal. I kind of rate the player though. I think he fits in, but I don't know what's going to happen to Smith Rowe now. So
yeah, I'm also just having a look as well because people are asking, would he be there for the Man United game? Not so much the Southampton game, but the Man United game. The problem is it's not the fact that we can get him there. We can get him there. Don't we worry about that. It's this, and it's come out in the Daily Mail as well. And I think I'm pretty certain about this as well. Is that Premier League stars face 14-day quarantine if they return from high-risk COVID-19 countries, even if they test negative for illness. Yes, it might be players that are going away to say Dubai or something and doing training, which they shouldn't be doing anyway. But if there's any players being transferred in, it probably will mean that these transfers will have to do a 14-day quarantine before they can take part. So
because Ozil had to do 2 weeks, didn't he? In Turkey, so he had to take it before he can't even sign the contract until his quarantine's over.
No, I think that's done actually, because I think
it's pretty much done.
He might have got an exemption. He got an exemption because I think it's because he has a private flight basically. I don't know what's the reason for that, but you'd think that'd be he's in that sports bubble, but I guess 7 days he had like quarantine, I think.
Well, probably because he weren't around as many people, really. I mean, obviously, as you said, on the private flight, he weren't really with anyone else apart from I think his wife, kid, and the pilot. So, yeah, I think that's probably sort of like a loophole in it where they can sort of get away with it.
Can you still hear me, guys?
Yeah, would Odegaard be the same thing though? It's like a sports bubble.
Depends how he flies in. That's the thing, how he flies in.
I'm sure they can afford the private flight.
Well, they'll probably say, Arsenal, you pay it, and then obviously Kroenke might say, no, fuck off.
So, yeah, Odegaard can also play as a right winger. So the question is, what happens with...
You don't need a right winger, though, do you? At the moment,
yeah, but that's just the thing. Yeah, but Pepe's not performing, so that's why Sky Sports are asking, like, what happens with Pepe? If we decide to put Smith Rowe, because Smith Rowe, to be honest, even if he came in for the Man United game, there's people like playing, we need for the Man United game. Well, Smith Rowe's been killing it. Right? So why you just going to chuck the youngster out of the team, right? Even though he's been performing well for a guy that you know has only performed well in the Liga, a totally different league. So for me, I would have put him straight as put Smith Rowe for that game, and then bring him on as an impact sub if you need to.
But the problem is you're playing Man United, yeah. So at the end of the day, at the moment, Man United are top of the league, whether you like it or not, yeah. And the problem we got at the moment with fans and media of the Premier League, if you put a Smith Rowe in there and he fucks up for whatever reason, they're going to get on his case. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, now that also what's big in this sort of time as well, you've got these massive influencers like AFTV. You've got these sort of the influencers, yeah. And if they take to Twitter and say, "Oh my God, Emil Smith Rowe's shit," they're going to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
and it's going to be bad on him. Do you know what I mean?
I do feel with AFTV. I do think when it comes to Smith Rowe, for example, and Saka and Martinelli, they have made it quite clear that they're still young, right, and they're going to have dips.
Yeah, but come on.
I don't think maybe they during a watch along they might get a reaction because they're in the moment and heated. But I think all in all, when you probably do the interview afterwards, right, they just said he was just having a poor game. Right?
Yeah, that depends on the result. I mean, look at how many people they've turned on before. Do you know what I mean? It's just not. I mean, as far as you got to sort of say is if Arteta does try a young player, you can't sort of come out and go, oh well, you know, he is young, but he was fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? It's just some fans are just.
Yeah, I don't think that, to be honest, the way I have been watching, like, I mean, he didn't perform well against Brighton or the FA Cup game.
That's
right.
Brighton, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But right, he didn't perform well, and I didn't hear anything from AFTV saying, "Oh, he's shit, get rid of him." Right, they're just saying
he's score again.
White 1-0.
Exactly. So had that have been 2-3.
No, I think
yes, Brian.
Even think when the draw, it would have been the same. I really do think so. Don't think they would be like that. To be honest,
can I say something though, Stephen? Can I say something though? You're talking of fans, yeah. Talking of fans, I'm just saying this now. I'm sick of Liverpool fans sick of Tottenham fans sniffing Liverpool's losses, yeah. I'm sick of Liverpool fans doing the same. I just ripping it there. Other favourites. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this. Just because I can see who's talking in the chat at the moment.
Yeah, I think Klopp's going to start taking Arteta's lessons in a minute.
No, Charles, you come back.
Suppose don't blame the wind.
Yeah, we said those.
Well, it was weird, to be fair.
He's the type of guy just saying the ball's too white, so that's why they lost. Tight, man.
Oh god. Yeah, so I don't think there's much transfer news going around other than that.
Man United.
Let me have a look at. Yeah,
actually, wait, no, Stephen, I forgot to tell you about Arsenal. Another potential signing. I don't know if you guys have read the news last night. Vinicius Jr. has been in contact with Arsenal.
Who?
And Liverpool. They're both
Who?
they're both interested in signing him.
Who?
We're This is saying
Liverpool-
Jose
I
Jimenez.
can't hear him. I can't hear him. Who?
Liverpool and Arsenal are keen to sign Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid.
Vinicius Junior.
It's Vinicius. There's an overhead on the U. It's Vinicius.
Vinicius. I thought it was Vinicius.
It's Vinicius or Vinicius.
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior. His manager's a cheat.
I mean, his
What has he done?
No.
Hang on.
yeah, I don't
he's
think
been
he's
in
coming
contact.
here. I don't think
Look,
he's
they're keen
coming.
to sign him. They're keen to sign him.
Jose Jimenez again. Chelsea linked with
that
Jimenez
cheat.
again. Is everyone
Deal.
a cheat to you?
Jose is a cheat.
Jose Jimenez, the centre back who plays for Atletico Madrid.
Not Jose
Mourinho.
Jimenez. I'm not talking about Jose Jimenez. I'm talking about the cheat. The crook.
Leave Mourinho out of this.
The crook.
Shut up. You're talking crap.
Just 'cause
What do you
he's
mean?
You're talking crap. And swear
Me?
to God. Yeah.
Okay, so six. So is Mourinho not a crook then?
Mourinho's a crook. No.
Mourinho is a crook.
Mourinho's just a born winner, mate.
He's a crook. He's a
Mourinho's
crook.
born winner.
He's the type
He's a
of guy to
crook.
tell you you're
He's a
a cunt to your
cheat.
face. That's what he is. He's just real.
No, Jose Mourinho can't do shit.
It's because
You know,
apparently he
or-
ruined Manchester United. That's what he thought.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
Man.
cheat though. He's a cheat. He's a cheat.
That cheat. How is Mourinho a cheat?
How is he a cheat?
How is
He's
how
a
is one of
cheat.
the greatest managers of all time?
Look, I hate Mourinho, right? But
He's a
You just
cheat.
think you
Yeah,
love him.
he's a
cheat.
cheat. So why do you hate him then, Stephen? Why do you hate him then? Because he's a cheat.
Because
Okay, see?
because his comments about Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's about
Yeah,
Arsene
yeah, and
Wenger.
guess what? Yeah, guess
That's
what?
just
Yeah,
failure.
and guess what? Look,
Hang on, but it doesn't mean he's a cheat.
Look at his comments about Manchester United. Oh, they're not without me now.
Biggest
You know.
ever achievement, mate.
Oh, did someone's
Disgrace.
feelings get hurt because he said Man United?
Listen, all I'm saying is Arsenal fans should know
Look, you're
this
just not
especially.
sexy. Only one of
Arsenal
you
fans
open
should
a
one
love
second,
leg.
Stephen. Arsenal
I
fans
hate
should
the
know this
Mourinho at
especially.
Spurs, but you can't
No, one
disrespect
second,
what he's done
Daniel,
for
one
this
second.
football.
Listen, Arsenal have no time for cheats. So I'm just saying this now. Would you not ever want Jose Mourinho as manager at Arsenal?
Not
Actually, a
after
lot of
his
people
comments.
said they
No,
would want.
not after his
I'm
comments.
asking a question, I'm not saying
No,
this is
there's a fair-
It's towards
look,
Wenger.
For me, after his probably comments about Arsenal, no. And to be fair, he's not what we need. It's if we're supposed to be rebuilding this side again, we do not
Allegri.
need someone who's going to be in there for 2 or 3 years.
We don't allow cheats. So
And every time he goes, he leaves the club in a state.
Allegri.
Chris,
Right, Christian, do you agree with that?
Wait, repeat what you said.
Right, I said I don't
think
want
Jose's
Mourinho
a
as
cheat.
manager. Hang on, Ad,
Shut
shut
up.
up. My show, shut up.
shut
Right,
up.
That's
Shut
fine.
up.
Jose, cheat.
yeah, right. What I said was, he asked me would I take Jose Mourinho as manager. I said I
Yeah.
wouldn't because, right, first his comments about Arsenal beforehand. 2, is about the fact that he would only sit there for 2 or 3 years when we have not got a squad that is going to be instant success in 2 or 3 years.
Let me tell you
Simple as
something,
that. Right? I mean, Tottenham had a squad where you could add a couple more additions, and you've got a squad that could win a title, that could win not a title, but a cup or something or trophies.
Yeah. You know
But
something, yeah.
that's the
with
thing with
Mourinho,
Arsenal. Arsenal ain't got that squad, and it's gonna in 2 or 3 years he'll get fed up with the squad, throw people under the bus, and piss off and leave us in a state.
is you're saying 3 years. He wouldn't survive. I don't think he'd survive a year and a half at Arsenal.
That's the thing. He'll just.
I don't think
he-
he
About
would.
a year.
So
He
what's the
needs-
point in
he's
Arsenal
got-
getting
He's a
him?
proven winner. He's a proven winner. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
but
I'm gonna
what's the
say
point in
is,
getting him if we've got a squad that's not going to win anything?
Look,
yeah,
at the end
but
of the day,
no,
if I just make this
look.
point,
See,
yeah,
look, you need to let people talk. Listen, he's a proven winner. He's a proven winner. But at your club, he's not there for the long term. So realistically, I hear where you're coming from. But why? The reason why fans want him in is because he's a winner. That's facts. The reason why they want him in is because he's a winner. That's the only
But
reason.
what they're not seeing is that they then moan that the squad's not good enough.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm trying to say is, like, do you like? So should you guys keep mediocre players then? Is that all you want now?
No, I don't want mediocre players, mate. But I'm sorry.
How's your cheat back up? What? Yeah, I did back up what I said. He said he's nothing. That we're nothing without him, and then it got to the points in the Champions League. So I don't want to hear that about he's not a cheat. Like, in that sense, he is.
Fact. Ads. I mean, before Jose Mourinho at your club, I mean, how many years was it before the Champions League?
We'll leave it out.
Many. It was too fucking much. Didn't
it was too much, right?
But the
thing is, but the thing is, like, he's the only one who was a coach that had that experience of getting somebody back into the Champions League. So, I mean, and he stands up for his players. I think 2 years at Arsenal would have been they would have been like Tottenham this year. They're like trophy and out. People are pretty much $30 million for a League Cup and then gone. People are like saying that. So.
Can I say something quickly though? Because before my point gets misconstrued.
But the thing is, that with this way he plays football, right? Everyone was like, "Oh, I can't stand this football. I need a trophy, or I'm not going to be able to stand it."
Yeah, but Stephen, can I say something, please, before you move on? Yeah, listen, it's not that I don't listen. I love Jose Mourinho. I love what he did. All right, he's a good manager. I rate him very, very highly. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, I can like someone and then admit their flaws. He is a cheat because no one conducts that amount of pounds from going to a Champions League and losing and still make that much. That's cheating.
I don't get it. Maybe it's me. I don't get it, but I don't get how he's a cheat.
It's because he puts loads of stuff in his contract. That's why. So like he did that with Chelsea. So he puts loads of things in his contract. So like if you sack me, you give me so much.
The thing is with
Mourinho, start with Ozil's contract and what we had to pay him to get him off.
You terminated it. It's a difference.
Not a yes man, yeah, and he's not going to turn around and say, "Well, I want 100 million signing." And then the director goes, take this £50 million. He's going to say, no, fuck off, yeah? So the thing is, really, as a Spurs fan, obviously, 33 years, Levy was known as a tight prick, yeah? And I hated it. But now that Mourinho's come in, yeah, he's now willing to spend the money. So, as Terry says as well, a happy Mourinho is a dangerous Mourinho, yeah? And if he keeps getting the players that he wants, yeah, he'll stay at that club and he'll be faithful. It's just because he falls out with like players or the board or whatever. That's why he had the issues at United and Chelsea and Madrid, to be fair.
Yeah,
but Daniel Levy is a Tottenham fanboy, not a Tottenham Mourinho fanboy. Sorry, that's why.
Yeah, but what's the journalist or press officer that Alex keeps going to?
I don't know. Don't really.
He keeps going to the press officer, and I'm like, yeah, that's the Tottenham press officer, mate. You do know that's half of it is bullshit.
Oh,
right?
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Half of it is bullshit because it's propaganda. It's propaganda sort of stuff.
No.
It's more like it's more like. Of course it is. It's more like how
they're biased.
What they want to hit. They're giving the fans what they want.
Who's biased?
The own press officer of the club.
Instead of saying the truth.
Tottenham.
Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I thought you were talking about something else. Yeah, no, of course, I agree, Nori. I agree.
All the press officers, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, they're all going to be biased, aren't they? Because if they start bringing out bad report about the club's going to tell them to fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
Cheats.
Well, it's like they said with yeah, it's like what they said with Arsenal is that like they give it all. Let's get excited or trust the process.
Yeah,
right?
That's the fucking process.
Yeah.
But the thing is, have you now seen how the process has moved from Arsenal down to Chelsea? Apparently, they got a process down now as well.
Process.
I can't believe Chelsea got a process.
You know what? Actually, on the Mourinho subject, I wanted to raise something. Did you guys see the interview where he was asked about Ozil? So apparently, one of the press officers, one of the press, asked him. Mesut Ozil was asked, would he play for Tottenham? And Mesut Ozil said, I would rather retire than play for Tottenham. Mourinho come out and went. Mourinho come out and he went, "Who said we wanted him?"
That's just banter. That's just banter.
That you know what? When he come out with that, I almost spit out my drink. That's just like a typical Mourinho answer, like a proper like fuck you right back. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna read. Actually, I'm just gonna read this. Actually, I'm just gonna bring Christian back in. Share this screen because I want to know your opinion on this, Nuri. Right, it's Tottenham are latest transfer. Tottenham transfer rumors. Alexandro swap deal for Aurier. Vertonghen exit and Monaco star linked.
Vertonghen's gone anyways.
Yeah, we pretty much know that, to be honest. But
Roma
want Vertonghen. Spurs in face Mirapan competition. Tottenham want 3 Premier League clubs looking to sign Maripin. According to from Spanish publication AS, Spurs, West Ham, and Watford are keen to sign the 26-year-old centre half. What's your take on that for about 80 million euros?
I wouldn't say that's a trusted source because I haven't heard anything about that come from Spurs or anywhere else. But as far as I'm aware,
what I'm saying is,
I think it's with Aurier has really picked up, so I don't think we're going to look to shift him out. Under Mourinho, he's done really, really well. So I think that's just sort of like links. I mean, to be fair, we get linked with like the other clubs. We get linked with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Do you know what I mean? But as far as I know,
like you just said about the Sergio Aurier and Alexandra swap deal.
The only transfer that we've got really going on at the moment is a potential Ericsson coming back, but that's depending on what happens with Ali. And
Danny Ings.
Yeah, that him as well. I think that's
Danny Ings.
Jose Mourinho fixed a big issue at Tottenham during the summer window with Carlos Vinicius. Yeah. Punished at the start of 2020 for not having a second-hand out-and-out striker at the club. Harry Kane sustained since Southampton on New Year's Day. It was always imperative that Spurs managed to bring in a new forward in. So Daniel Levy came to agreement with Benfica to sign the Brazilian on a permanent move. Although Vinicius is yet to make a real impact in the Premier League due to limited minutes off the bench and has scored 6 goals in the Europa League and FA Cup so far, right? Given the 25-year-old's N17 is only a loan deal, both Mourinho and Levy are going to have a decision on what to do. So Danny Ings is one of the main strikers they're going for.
He's already Mourinho
he's out of contract about next season.
Danny Ings.
He said that really, as far as the loanees that we've got at the moment, like Jedson Fernandez and Vinicius, he does want to potentially make them permanent. I think it's just depending on what the club want for him. I think Vinicius is like 45 million to sign on a permanent. So
yeah, but Nuri, he's worth that though, bro. It's pretty much worth that. He's a great player.
He's not, but just depends.
If anyone's got any transfer news that they know about or rumours,
yeah, I have news. A possible Jamaican winger coming to United.
Is that the same about this Real Madrid freaking forward as well?
How is that fake though? That's real news. It's real news.
Ronaldo signed for Arsenal.
Stephen, listen. When it comes from Sky Sports, it's real, mate. All right.
Well, I've just seen when I've just seen on BBC Sports.com page, Man United are winning the race to sign Brazilian wonder kid Gabriel Veron, 18, who plays as a forward for Palmeiras. I don't know.
World class.
And has a £53 million release clause.
I am paying 53 million.
53 million for a kid.
Oh, look at that! Look at that picture, Chris. Look at that picture.
What picture?
Look at that. Oh no, I'm gonna have to share it, aren't I?
What I'm saying is,
I've got some transfer news as well to do with Man United.
Chris.
Yeah, what?
You know why Ollie's a good manager?
Why?
Because he's not swapping out any of our midfielders yet.
Charles, I know you said we're getting rattled. We're not. We're just talking about.
Because you know what, Chris? He could get a Pogba replacement. He could get a Fred replacement anytime he wanted. but he hasn't
Charles,
done that because he puts his trust in them.
If you wanna,
If Pogba,
hang on. I've just seen
I
Charles
was
in the
leaving.
chat. I've just seen the Charles in the chat. If first we're not getting rattled, we're just talking about transfer news.
See, Stephen, you need to put the comments up so I can see them.
Yeah. I will. Give me a minute.
Charles is the
Right.
reason why I hate Spurs fans.
Yeah, but
No
here's the
offense.
thing. Right? We're not getting rattled about Tottenham. We don't get rattled about anything with Tottenham.
Charles, you're a rat, man.
But if you're willing to come on and first back your point, because you're coming out with statements you actually need to give context to,
That's that
right?
picture.
And I'm willing to hear it. If not, just chat shit on the fucking chat. Right? But I would love to know your thoughts about what we talked about in terms of transfers
No,
into Tottenham. So yeah, Chris, do you like this picture?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I absolutely.
Reds in huge title blow as
I'm-
drought hits 7 hours.
I'm drinking the tears. I'm drinking the tears, bruv. Drinking it.
Boys,
Who's coughing like that?
You better hope they don't go on a big win streak now after this game.
No, bruv, I'm enjoying this, man. If they can go on any win streak they want, they're the champions.
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, well, you're dead.
What would be really good? This is where we see if Klopp is actually probably a really good manager or not.
He is. We can't dispute that.
He'll be
no,
playing for
no,
the rivals if we get rid of Tuchel in.
What I'm saying is that if he can adapt his system and change it so that way they can go back on a run and start winning again. Because at the minute they've been found out pretty much, and they've been found out since the Watford game last season before they went into lockdown.
Did you hear about Trent Alexander-Arnold breaking his record, giving away the ball 39 times
I don't care about cheats.
instead of 31?
Liverpool-
Everyone cheats now, except for Man United.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
God's sake.
joking now.
I
I'm
do
joking.
have
I'm
another
joking,
piece of
mate.
I know you're
transfer
joking.
as well for Man United.
Gonna nickname you, Man
Can I say something
United.
though quickly? Can I say something quickly? Yeah. Listen, the reason why Ollie's a good manager is because he's putting his trust in Fred and Pogba to play with Bruno. Yes, the other day, yeah. And the reason why he doesn't do it regularly because he knows there's no defensive coverage in that midfield as those two players. Because Pogba doesn't track back, and Fred struggles sometimes a bit
Pogba's
consistently.
been tracking back the past few games, to be fair.
Yeah. And who's down to though, Chris? Down to the manager. That's why it's a good job, and he's not going to buy any more midfielders this season because, and I'll tell you why, because he puts his trust in these players. Why would you better Fred's game, and why would you keep Pogba in the club to then get more midfielders in? He knows what he's doing. I don't want a midfielder.
now
yet.
there.
I want more. I want a centre back and an actual decent backup midfielder, not just a midfielder, a backup midfielder who can play decently. That's it. End of.
Yeah,
Actually, that's all.
with
That's all you
McTominay.
really need. Actually, that's all you really need.
We've got the at 6 o'clock tonight is the F1 news show, Checker Flag show. So if you want to come to that,
This is how
I
talk about F1 later.
like I said, to
Lewis
Charles,
Hamilton, bruv.
no, hold the phone. Right, Ad, stop laughing, right? Stop laughing.
I know. What
Like I said to Charles just at the minute, if you come up on this channel, and actually back your point with some context of to why Hamilton is a fraud and how he's going to be beaten by Ferrari, though the report's saying they're not going to be any better, right? Can you, if you've got the context to back that up, I'm willing to you to come on the channel and hear it. If not, fuck off.
Lewis, to be honest, Lewis Hamilton's the golden boy. I like Hamilton, but he's still the golden boy.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Every time Bottas is in front and Hamilton's just behind him, Bottas always has to stop.
No.
Let him overtake every time.
No, Daniel, that's happened once. That is
That's
I'm
happened
gonna
to-
shut that
What?
down right now.
What?
That
That's
has
quite a lot.
happened. That has happened once in the Russian Grand Prix 2018. No. Right. The only time that's happened with Bottas is once in the Russian Grand Prix in 2018 when Bottas was out of the title race. So that's why he gave the position to Hamilton to win the title. Right? You help your teammate. Right? That's what Webber did with Vettel. right, when he won his titles. It's what Barrichello did for Schumacher when he won his titles. If you're out of the title race, like Coulthard was with Mika Hakkinen, you'd help your teammate. So bollocks to that. I'm not having it. Like the season after and after that, they all had a fair chance to race, and I'm sorry, Bottas lost.
He's not good enough. He ain't good enough.
I mean, he's see how he reacts. I'm joking. I don't even really watch Formula One that much. I'm just messing.
Daniel, he's got roasted by George Russell, right? In that one race with Mercedes when he was taken over.
I don't even like Formula One anymore because I don't have Schumacher in it.
Steven. Listen, I don't care about Lewis Hamilton. We're not going to mention corrupt crooks, Bottas, yeah, on this channel. So I don't want to hear it.
Who's a corrupt crook?
Who?
Who's the corrupt? I don't know what's going
Bottas is a
on.
crook.
It's not a crook. It's just
He cheated. He cheated. He's a
he
cheat.
doesn't cheated.
He did cheat. He crashed in the back of Lewis Hamilton's car. He crashed in the back of his car. He apparently crashed in the back of his car. That's cheating. That's cheating.
No.
You don't do it on purpose.
It doesn't happen.
I need to pop off. So
Right,
I'll see
guys,
you guys later. Yeah.
checkered flag.
Yeah, thanks, Nuri,
Yeah.
for coming on
All
as
right, you
always.
guys take care. See you later on.
Take care. I'm gonna wrap this up soon anyway. Don't get wrapped all. I know you're. Hey, mate, I've had 6 transplants. I ain't scared. I've had 6 transplants. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of anything. Get out of here. Hamilton should never be the same breath as Schumacher. Well, it should be because he's beating every record of his.
Wow.
Right, and it's Sir Lewis
He can
Hamilton.
still beat all his records.
It's Sir Lewis Hamilton. So, but yeah, all in all, I'm pleased that Arsenal have got 2 signings, and whether it's a stopgap, I don't know. Whether it's, I mean, I've been on Igal's channel already, and he was trying to. I think part of it sounded like when I started talking about it, he thought I was putting it down on it, and I was like, "Not, I'm happy." What I would be happy is if in the summer they'd actually just put the money down and said, "We want him." That's the end of it, right? And by the way, you can. That's not how you spell Bottas.
Bottas.
Yeah, Nico Rosberg, greatest 100% record, didn't have to defend title. That's because he weren't in it the next season, so he lost the title. So that's 0%. Right.
Vettel's another cheat. That's another one.
Right, and plus Nico Rosberg, there is 100% fact that it drove into Hamilton. Fact. I didn't even watch the race. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that Arsenal have got a stopgap. Bargav, I'm sure you're probably happy on you.
Kind of. I mean, the goalkeeper makes sense. The left back, I'm not sure about yet because that has to be an actual signing. And they're looking at Bertrand. I would love to get like Van Aanholt personally, but his contract's also coming down, so we got to figure that one out.
Peter, I'm sorry to hear. When they mention Rosberg, they mention his dad.
Well, look what he said. He said, "Where's Hamilton's 100% record?"
That's because Hamilton actually defended his title. So if you defend your title, you get a percentage record, right? Nico Rosberg doesn't have a percentage record defending title because technically in the next season he wasn't fucking in it, so he'd already lost. So he doesn't have a fucking 100% record. He has fucking 0. But 100% record, right, is him driving into Lewis Hamilton, Austria, 2016. Now that's a fact.
Put the last comment up again. We need that.
What comment?
Whoa. Hang on a minute.
The last one.
Whoa. Wait. I'll probably get done with this, but anyway, I'm going to show it anyway. Hamilton versus Rosberg.
Peter Raymond said Rosberg makes Hamilton lick his shoes. What? What does that mean?
Shut up, bollocks, isn't he?
Peter Raymond, you're talking shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just gonna bring it up.
Nico Rosberg is the greatest F1 driver. Even don't care what anyone says. He says. Charles says Spurs
Right.
are going to win the quadruple this
Watch
season.
this, and yeah, I will probably delete it afterwards. But yeah, I'm gonna share it. Bollocks it is. Can you all see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch what happens.
Cheat. I told you. Cheat.
Doesn't turn in until he hits Hamilton.
What a
Bang.
cheat.
Rosberg
That's
is a cheat.
Hamilton.
You're just great.
Look. It's so clear on this way to watch. That's obvious.
Which one's Hamilton? Which one?
It's on the outside.
Yeah, cheat. I told you. He posted out.
Watch. Doesn't turn in. He's hit him. Hamilton's giving him all the room in the world.
Hamilton would have won that if he didn't do that. Cheat. That's a cheat.
Simple as that.
You're a cheat. Yo, tell them then, Steve. Rosberg's a cheat.
Rosberg is a cheat. That is cheating. That is driving into someone.
He's a corrupt crook.
Right?
He's a
That's
corrupt
also
crook.
if it was any if that was any dangerous, right? That would have been Rosberg flying into a barrier and putting marshals at risk just because he can't beat Hamilton on the track fairly.
Look what Peter said.
Should have made the move. Right, we might as well not have F1 then. We might as well
No, show me
cancel
the other
it.
one. Show me the other one. Show me the one above that.
No,
That was
how
Hamilton's fault.
You might need to go to Specsavers, mate. Yeah, it's Neil Morpie. Look, Alexander Hilton. I haven't seen you before, but please do subscribe. We could have this major debate about it later in the Checker Flag show if you want. With my
Yeah, you
co-host
cheat.
Chris Welsh. I don't know where he's gone actually, but anyway. But I'm gonna wrap it up there. So if you really want to come on and debate this, come on, right.
I don't
Bring it.
watch Formula One anymore,
Right.
so
Just bring it, mate. Right? Did you used to watch Formula One?
used to, yeah.
I used to, but I know who the cheats are and who aren't. So
I used to watch it because of Schumacher, but now I don't watch it anymore.
Schumacher's a racing legend.
I mean, I'm sorry. You can you can actually put Hamilton in the same breath as Schumacher, can't you?
Yeah, I'll put him in the
Seriously.
same breath as him, but I won't say he's better than him because I'm biased.
Yeah, but I was a Schumacher fan, but I still say he's better.
Peter
I
Raymond. Peter says Peter Raymond says he speaks facts.
Hamilton's never cheated.
Yeah, but no. Peter's
Never Schumacher?
Peter's saying that he speaks facts.
No, Schumacher cheated in Zone 6, right, blocking people in Monaco. Right,
He's a
Schumacher
cheat.
cheated driving to Jack Villeneuve. He cheated driving in winning his first title into Damon Hill. He has been known to cheat.
Steven. Peter Raymond said he speaks facts and crystal shit.
What?
Who?
Peter Raymond said that Chris doesn't know what he's talking about and that he talks facts.
Yeah, of course not.
Peter Raymond. Right, let's actually ask a question. No, let's serious
so
now.
much facts, mate, then come on the channel. It's not hard.
Peter
You don't even
Raymond,
have to
why
show
do you not come on the channel? You worse.
You don't
You
have to
rat.
show your face, right? If you have facts, you've got to back it up.
The bigger question is who's winning the fight tomorrow?
Who's winning the fight tomorrow?
Connor.
Connor. I
Connor
don't follow the
versus some
boxing.
farmer.
Yeah.
Don't care.
No way. No, you've got to put them on the same level. I'm sorry. And we can have this debate if you want to. We can break it
What
down.
time is
look
the
at
Chicken Flag show? What time is it? Oh, come on.
6 p.m.
What time
Yeah,
is-
6 p.m.
All right, Peter Raymond, you little wuss. Come on then, yeah?
So I'm going to have to end this stream here. I'm going to have something to eat, and then we'll be back at 6. And you lot can come back, and you can try and prove me wrong. That includes you, Patrick, as well. You can come on, have an honest debate about why Hamilton is not better than Schumacher. Because I can beat you all down with facts in the story.
All right, that comment's disgraceful. Address that. Look at his latest comment. He said Stephen, you're a fake F1 fan. Why have Mercedes jacket? You like Manchester fans probably support.
I've supported Hamilton from day dot, from the first minute he turned the wheel, right? And he went round the outside of fucking two-time world champion Fernando Alonso, right, in his first ever race. I have supported F1 since I was yee-high, like 4 years old. Right? You've probably only just got out of your freaking ballsack, but my dad's ballsack by it. Honestly, probably a 12-year-old chatting shit.
No, no, he's took his shit. Probably a middle-aged man.
Don't call him a corrupt crook, mate. Just call him a cheat.
Rosberg, he is a corrupt crook.
No, ads. Put Nico, because Keke wasn't, to be honest. And I've watched. This is the thing. I've watched history, so I've watched previous drivers, and Keke Rosberg wasn't a cheat, unlike his son. Right? Nelson Piquet wasn't a cheat like his son. Nelson Piquet Jr. tried to put people at risk. You should have supported McLaren. I did, but I support him wherever Hamilton goes. That's what you do. End of story.
Support Ferrari, but so.
If Schumacher
but
was
do
a
you
benefit,
support Leclerc? Did you support Leclerc, Steve, or did you support Mercedes?
no, I supported Hamilton since 2007. Right? Let's not talk down to a legend Schumacher who no one has even seen him. No, because he keeps his private life private, right? So that's why no one comes in and like knows about what he's going through at the minute, and we all wish him the best and keep fighting, right?
Yes.
But I hope Mick Schumacher doesn't have the expectation, but has the same sort of ambition. And if he goes on in 20 years later and he's beating Hamilton's records, I'll say, yeah, fine, he's a better driver. I can say that. Schumacher would win every race in Hamilton's car. No, he wouldn't.
Why can't you guys come on? Peter, you're a pussy, man. Sick of you.
John, how are you? I'm going to wrap this up now because I've got to have something to eat soon.
Yeah, I'm good.
Give me your thoughts into quickly your thoughts into Odegaard, your thoughts into Matt Ryan, and any Tottenham transfer news you want to talk about. Quickly.
I think Arsenal have identified their like 3 positions that they need to like rectify. I really need Spurs to do that, but with the owner, like I don't think we will. Like I don't think we will. So I'm quite upset.
So you're not gonna try and get someone in like
I don't think we will.
You don't get someone like Ings or something like that.
I think Ings will get Ings in the summer, and I think we'll get Sabitzer in the summer. I think we'll do our business in the summer. I don't think we'll do it in January.
Yeah, that's the problem with this window. Everyone doesn't really do business. They overprice their players. Right, you probably get a better deal in the summer, but the problem is that you'll probably struggle to win a title. You'll probably struggle to win.
Yeah.
Maybe the Carabao Cup, but you probably will struggle to win anything else.
Yeah.
Right, to be strictly honest.
Matty Ryan is a good backup goalkeeper. He's Australian as well, so he's quite good, apparently.
I agree.
What, Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least we've got a decent backup. That's the thing, because at the minute our backup, I mean, I could play there better. Honestly, it's so bad. It's unreal.
But what happened to him at Brighton though?
But anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there, guys. Thanks for everyone that's tuned in. Thank you to all the Hamilton haters. Love you. I know you talk shit, but there you go. But keep your comments up. It's always good. I bet you even signed up to the channel as well. I might as well just call it not an F1 channel or a Lewis Hamilton channel.
That's what we talk about other drivers.
You be singing. No, that's Glory, Glory, Man United, you idiot.
Yeah, you dickhead.
Take someone.
Wow,
Look,
Charles, always.
You can't take Man United's song and call it Tottenham. Do you know why? Because you ain't won no glory.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Well.
Sorry, John, but you haven't. So you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's true as well.
Right, but yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna probably win something more than Arsenal this season, but you're not gonna win a quadruple. and he's got to
Don't win
stick by
anything
that.
under-
He's got to win
Don't win anything
quadruple.
under Mourinho, then there's something
What?
wrong. If you don't win anything under Mourinho, there's something wrong.
Oh, if you don't win anything under Mourinho, you're never going to win anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think the club is cursed if we don't win a trophy.
Like,
And Jose.
if you don't win something with Jose this season, you are literally going to get Kane gone, Son gone. That whole
That's it.
squad's going to go because they just realise, oh, we can't win anything with this side. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree. I really hope, but like if we don't, it means that like it's probably our club history.
you can't force me to come on if I don't want. Well, that means you're a puff.
Wow. Yeah.
I
I don't just call
you
him.
ain't got any bollocks. Come on, back your talk.
Yeah.
Weasel.
I know you know your stuff because you went in on me. I was only joking.
No. Yeah, right. But the thing is, was like I can have an honest debate about it. I mean, I can have an honest debate about Schumacher. Right? Hamilton's broke every record that he's got, but I can have an honest debate about it because he's got the same dominance as what Schumacher had back in 2004.
Yeah.
That car was no one was ever near Schumacher.
No, I didn't think
And I
anyone
used
would
to
until
love
that
it.
happened.
I used because it won my dad up so much because I was a Schumacher boy. He hated him. Right?
Yeah.
He loved it. But anyway, I am gonna have to go, and I'm gonna have to get out of here and something to eat before we start this major debate about Hamilton. Don't know why, but there you go. Some people just they're too blind to see the truth. But the other thing which I probably won't mention on this channel anyway. I'm not rattled. Right, I just laugh at you.
Good to come on again.
Right,
Sorry, but he makes me hate Spurs fans. I actually
do
like their team. It's just
we don't
fans
hate
like
you,
that.
John, right? But it's just people like that.
Some of our fans can be too positive, and it sounds like they're being deluded. So don't
I
mind.
don't think he's been a
It's
troll.
not that because you ain't done anything with it yet. That's why.
Do you know what I think is? He's not actually a Tottenham supporter because what happens is if I was a Man United supporter, he'd be Liverpool.
Yeah.
If I was a Liverpool supporter, he'd be Man United. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't wait for you to lose it. You're gonna lose it.
Probably sports Fulham, man. Fulham's good team.
Right. I'll do a bet with you, even Charles. You win a quadruple, you can come on this channel and banter us. If you can't, you come on banter. You come on this channel and we'll banter you.
Yep. Why not?
You banter Spurs fans all the time, but you know.
Nah, I bet he won't agree to that one. But anyway, get your trophy vaccines, Charles. And on that note, we'll end it there. And on that bombshell. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Thanks to everyone who's left their comments and news and everything like that. Yeah, we'll be back at 6 with the Checkered Flag show with my co-host Chris Welch, who's doing that for us as well. But yeah, if any of you want to jump on, more than welcome to. But yeah, Arsenal 2 signings, looks like it. Odegaard's done pretty much the terms, and Matt Ryan has signed as well, and we are pretty pleased. But we're being not getting over gassed, I'd say. Charles, could we? But anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay at home, stay well. Thank you to the NHS, and stay at home and save lives, obviously. So, just follow the rules. Until then, take care. Bye.